Greenville Tower, Archer 5197 Foxtrot is holding short, runway 1, student pilot solo, ready for departure.
5197 Foxtrot Tower, runway 1, depart with a left turn. The preceding aircraft also headed to the northwest. Runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Alright.
Today I'm completing my final cross-country solo flight. To get your license, you need 5 hours of solo cross-country time. While it can be pretty scary, it's also some of the most challenging but rewarding flying you're ever going to do. The feeling of looking at the seat next to you and not seeing anyone sitting there, it's just undescribable. Once you reach this point in your training, it's really easy to think that you're not ready. Just take comfort in the fact and knowing that if your instructor didn't think you were ready, they wouldn't be sending you on this trip by yourself. I really wish I had another camera angle for you, but I had some issues with my secondary camera. Shortly after I left my home airport, I went ahead and dialed in the frequency for the next stop in my trip.
22.7. Alright y'all, this is my hopefully last solo cross country. I need 2.7 hours today in the air, so that's what I'm going for. Hopefully at the end of this, we'll be ready to start doing some check ride prep. Fuel pressure, oil temperature, and oil pressure are all good. That's kind of cool. That's got some traffic that was a little bit to my right, and then 900 feet above me, but you could almost read the tail number. That was nuts.
At this point, I overheard a pretty funny radio communication at one of the nearby airports. It was an uncontrolled field, and communications are normally a little bit more relaxed.
Ross, you ready to taxi?
Say again?
You ready to taxi?
No comprehende.
I said, are you ready to taxi? Gary, you on free?
No comprehend.
He looks like he's on the fuel pump.
Alright, fuel pump's going off. Still maintaining fuel pressure, that's good. Alright, we're about to fly over the town of Westminster, South Carolina. Alright, fuel elevation here is 1448.
As it got closer, I went ahead and let everybody know what my intentions were.
Habersham County traffic, Archer 5197 Foxtrot is about 10 miles to the northeast, inbound for full stop landing on runway 6, Habersham County. Alright, we're almost at 3,500 feet. Not quite at 2,500. Another 1,000 feet or so to go before we're in the track foot pattern. That's alright, we're a little bit over 10 miles away from the airport anyway. Habersham County traffic, Archer 907 Foxtrot is about 7 miles to the northeast, inbound for a 45-degree entry downwind for runway 6, Habersham County. Habersham County traffic, Archer 907 Foxtrot is 45-degree entry for downwind runway 6, Habersham County.
Habersham traffic, Skyhawk 64972, departing runway 6. Habersham traffic, and traffic in the downwind, we have you inside, 972.
Habersham County traffic, Archer 907 Foxtrot is turning left base runway 6, Habersham County. Habersham County traffic, Archer 907 Foxtrot is turning final runway 6, Habersham County.
Woo! It was quite a bit gustier than I'd expected, and to be honest, this flight was pretty stressful and not near as much fun as my first cross country, and I'm really glad that early on I got the experience of things not going quite the way that I planned. My first landing wasn't the best. I floated a little bit, but I recovered well.
Habersham traffic, 89 Romeo, turning final, runway 6, full stop, Habersham.
I cleared the runway, taxied back, and got ready to go to my next stop.
Habersham County traffic, Archer 907 Foxtrot is clear runway 6, Habersham County. Next, switching tanks. We are now on the right tank. Bring that mixture back a little bit. Fuel pump off, make sure we're still at pressure. We do. Good, bring it back on.
Habersham traffic, 89 Romeo, clear the exit.
Alright, let's do a pre-takeoff checklist. Flaps are at 0, fuel pump's on. Mixture is set to best power, carb heat is off, pitot heat is off. We're squawking 1200, doors and windows are closed, landing lights on, strobes are on, and we're good to go. Habersham County traffic, Archer 907 Foxtrot is departing runway 6, Habersham County. Fuel pressure, temperatures, everything's in the green. Looking for 60, we have 60, let's go. And climb out at 75. Habersham County traffic, Archer 907 Foxtrot, turning left crosswind for runway 6, Habersham County. Habersham County traffic, Archer 907 Foxtrot is exiting the pattern to the southeast. Last call, Habersham County.
A little while later, I overheard yet another very interesting radio communication. One that really reminds you how important it is to know what to do and which procedures to follow when flying into uncontrolled airspace.
Yeah, there's a twin star right on top of me on final, I guess about that 10-mile final.
I'm sorry, who says that there's a twin star on top of you for the 10-mile final?
That's 143 Mike Alpha directly underneath. You just went right over top of us.
Have you been making radio calls?
Yeah, we have.
I'm so sorry about that. We don't see you on our ADS-B at all or anything. We're just going to keep forward speed and I guess just keep in front of you. I'm really sorry about that.
No worries, we see you. I just want to let you know we're here. Y'all continue.
This situation is a good reminder that not everybody has ADS-B out. Even in January, when the ADS-B mandate takes effect, not everyone needs to have it. Anywhere that you need a Mode C transponder to get into today will require that you have ADS-B out to get into in 2020. So starting then, you are still not required to have ADS-B out to get into most uncontrolled airfields. So just remember, while ADS-B can be a very powerful tool, make sure to use proper radio etiquette and keep your eyes outside of the airplane. Unfortunately, my camera died before I could make my next approach at Elberton, which is really a shame because I had to execute my first ever go-around. Today's flight was really a good lesson in safety. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you up there.